Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, fight time, baby. That's right, WNF bringing it to you live yet again. I'm Hell's Cat Death. In here chilling, 2TC, AMD live. Got some great friends. We're going to be giving away a metric buttload of stuff to everybody tonight. I have to give big giant props going out to Beaver. He opened up the little toy chest for me, so that means Beaver's away, Hellcat's at play. So we're going to be giving away some Tier 8 Vindicator TDs. We're going to be giving away some the winner MVP of the last battle will, the MVP of that one will win a Polish premium tank, Wojtek. And so we're going to get this started here. First person up and commentating is WNF Mod. How you doing, Mr. Chaos?
I'm good, sir. How you doing tonight? Thank you for having me.
And then our second commentator coming out this evening, good friend of mine, longtime friend. He's a huge WNF supporter, Mr. Disillusion. What up, Dis?
Hey, Hells. Thanks for having me aboard tonight.
Hey, no problem. Anytime, sir. It's an absolute pleasure. Spectacular night of tanking going out. As you already see, everybody's already lined up and ready to go on the board. First match out is Steps. So we will be joined later this evening for the second match of the evening, which is NFTG versus Steel Dragons. Sniff My Wagon from NFTG, a longtime good friend of mine, good friend of a lot of people. He's just a cool dude to get to know. He's going to join us live here on commentary, and we're going to have one hell of a fight. All right, so Dis, you want to go down 2TC, and then Chaos, if you want to go down AMD, we'll get this shindig rolling.
Sounds good. Looks like 2TC's coming out with a T100 LT, 2 Bat Chats, 2 IS7s, and 3 Chieftains.
All right, over on the AMD side, we got Sly Dog in the E4, Rambler and Shinobi's in the Patents, Vortex and Ruby in the Bat Chat 25 tons, I'm Great in the IS7, Jagger in the Super Conk, and Coconut in the WZ 1115S.
Alrighty, guys, here we go. Poseidon 1365, man. I've got explosions and everything going off crazy in the background. Vogelby, thank you for the subscribe. Sentinel Undies, thank you for the subscribe. We got followers. Wow. So when you guys watch the replay, you're gonna hear you guys talking and nothing like 105s and artillery going off in the background. It sounds pretty sweet. So
Nice.
AMD pulled out a surprising victory last week against Halfway Human. They put up a hell of a fight, and I can't believe there was not a rematch made. What up, Vader? Vader out in the audience. He's saying hello to me, Chaos, and Dis. CJ's out in the party.
What's up, Vader?
TC holding it back here. Just keeping the bat chats
yeah,
back
like,
from the spots.
AMD's there to try to push down the tracks with those heavies.
LT100, I mean, that's a pretty lethal combo, though. 2 bat chats and an LT100. I mean, you're giving up a lot of armor, but man, what you're gaining in flank and just spotting ability, I think that would actually work on Steps quite well. I mean,
Yeah.
And then you have the spotters, and then you have the 3 strongest turrets on heavy tanks on your team with the IS-7s and the Chieftains. I'm sorry, I still think the Chieftain and the IS-7s have the best heavy turrets. Prove me wrong,
Oh,
please.
no question. Yeah. Looks like AMD's finally making it over the tracks and heading down towards Cap side. But they're both teams are pretty spread out on both flanks.
Coconut over here
Looks
in
like
the
Ruby's
5A.
kind of playing pretty aggressive out in the open.
Oh, yep, and he just get tracked. He did what I think it was a track, and then he fixed it. See how they played this 5A. I like that they're keeping them up top. AMD coming over just a little bit slower.
They did drop those two IS-7s down low.
Yep, yet again, I'm
not a big fan of that.
Me either. You're flattening it out that
It's guns
armor.
out of the games.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry for the distance shots here, guys. We're just really spanning. I mean, on this map, you're talking about a 800-meter spread between Sly Dog and then going all the way back to Skyrim in that LT. So, trying to stay back as far as you can so you guys can see the entire battlefield here.
Yeah, looks like AMD is finally bringing those patents around on the
Yep.
down that 2 line.
Yep. Shinobi's and Rambo are taking the patents and sweeping the flank.
Mm-hmm.
Oddball, thank you for the
Get in
subscribe.
behind him.
2 months. You're working it, man. Thank you.
This the LT should be able to detect the bat chat and the 2 patents, so they'll have plenty of time to know they're coming.
Great, flinging some HE over there towards the rest of the IS-7s. Let's take a look back over here.
You know, TC's setting up defense on their flank right now. Chieftain and the 2 bat chats. Some good trades going on.
Viper being very aggressive, getting right up in the business with his bat chat.
So we essentially have 2 battles going on right here. Got a medium battle going on and a heavy battle.
Here comes Coagulant running. He's running the outside. He doesn't know that's actually a very good where he's going. If he would stay on the outside edge, he could get some decent shots coming in here as long as he get the barrel down. Oh, take your time. Take your time, Coagulant. There you go. Viper just going all in here. Viper going down.
Ooh.
AMD just
Wagon
lost
just got ammo racked.
Yeah,
And
they
Rambo's got
are,
ammo racked.
they're losing the medium battle here on the HJ line.
Yeah, Chieftain is definitely falling back. That was a very smart move on the side of 2TC.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now those bat chats are probably sweeping to go get those patents.
Let's go back over to the heavy battle here. Still kind of 2TC. Their heavies are doing what it kind of. They're not bleeding off too many hit points. I mean, you guys on the stream, if you guys are watching, yes, their health bars are still full. But, I mean, relatively, I think a lot of this has been HE damage.
Mm-hmm.
There's a good pin into I Am Great. Who's going to put a little bit of cat pressure. Yep.
Cat pressure on.
Yep. Cut the distance, make Otto come out, and maybe the 5A can get some shots and. All right, here comes the full on. Interesting. So they're going to go AMD electing to go all low. Giving 2TC complete.
Those IS-7s.
Josh,
No, they got to make a move now.
Welcome.
Looks like TC's responding by coming in and pushing in.
They're going to envelop everything here.
Yeah. Surprisingly, that patent's hanging on a long time against those 2 bat chats up top.
Yes, I have not been able to watch that, but yes, you have. Coconut's going down there.
Yep.
Yeah, Style Hat's coming in right behind Sly Dog and gonna start putting shots in that E4. Oh, E4's out of the battle.
Well, so first round is going to go over here to our guys from 2TC. Great job.
Yeah. I think they were just the more patient team on that one, and winning that medium battle turned the tide.
I do agree with you completely on that. I mean, 2TC never really broke a sweat.
Yeah.
They kind of just did their thing.
And you can see the medium damage on AMD side. They got to get more out of that bat chat and Patton.
So damage here really fast. Over on the AMD side of the world, yeah, their medium's just having a hard time there getting everything going. Shinobi's and his Patton did come out with the 2282. Great, and his IS-7 coming in there with the 2143. And then over on the 2TC side of the world here, a great damage spread across the board. Even the light tank coming in there with a kill, 1305.
Straw Hat.
Yeah, they coming down Straw Hat with...
Straw Hat was... Yeah, good.
2 kills, 3k damage, and then also blocking 1100. GG's going...
Great game.
They were definitely throwing up some damage. Coagulant, his bat chat. Great job going out to you guys. We're going to swap the sides. Where's the Beaver and... where's Beaver with our tacos? Somewhere in central Tennessee, I'm thinking. I can get to some of the chat here. Let's see here. So I have to say what up to Big Slice, Rotten Treats, Vader, Josh, CJ,
Big Slice.
2 Legits up in the house. Desert Storm's up. Mac, what's going on? Melkor, Lights, ED409, what up, homie? Long time no see. Oh, there's Stinger. Stinger's up in the house. So,
wow. It's like all-star lineup.
And everybody coming out. At the end of this match, we will get everything lined up. So either be a good friend and tell your friends that Hellcat's getting ready to give away a Tier 8 Vindicator to someone, or not be a good friend and just keep that all to yourself, and so you have better chances of winning the Vindicator. But after the end of this match, guys, Vindicator up next. All right.
Awesome.
I think a little bit more aggressiveness. I might see AMD push the 1-2 line this time. I have that feeling.
Yeah, we'll be able to tell from their lineup probably, but yeah, they need to be a little more aggressive.
Great chat going on there. As always, everybody runs while you're on WNF. Run that timer, so if you're part of the team and you want to see, also get more of the experience and you know how far the delay is, kind of far apart. You can also watch the chat in Discord, and you'll be able to see some of your stuff there. Not much, actually. The teams have actually been really quiet. Crazy.
Sample posted a question asking who's going to play the first artillery of the night.
Of course he would. So I already like the change-up AMD's making with their lineup there.
Yeah.
They heavied up and sped up a lot more. Dropped one of the mediums.
And over on 2TC side, I don't know about this lineup. Maybe it's just they're rotating people in to play. Kronvon, E5, I'm cool with. I'm always, hey man, the E5 will always have the crown, the king of the heavy tanks. That thing's just a beast. I don't care how big they make the damn Commander Satch up top. The thing's just brilliant. It's just brilliant.
The pimple?
Yeah. I mean, granted, it's not the best comp tank because, well, all of us fire premium rounds. But in the pub scenario, I believe E5's still king of heavy tanks, man. In the pub sense. And you all, both you two know how much I'm Soviet biased.
Oh yeah.
You don't say. No, Stinger says he volunteers to be the first artillery of the night.
All right, here we go. AMD picked up. What do we got? 4-8. Yep. All right. Griffin Blade. Shinobis. 48 patents. Ruby rolling out with that bad chat. Mr. Cool. Sly Dog. I Am Great. All in IS-7s. Rogue Rambler and Goku. 5As. Disc. Go ahead and roll down 2 TC.
Yeah, 2TC has a pretty eclectic lineup. They're staying with that T100 LT, Mechanical Death in that Patton, Coagulant again in the Bat Chat, Auto in the IS-7, Going Post in the 277, the E5 that we talked about, Poseidon in the Kronvon, and then Master Chief in the Chieftain. Very fitting.
Alrighty.
Looks like AMD is definitely going to head down towards the cap and do a little spotting with their mediums.
Yep, well, they're not going to do the 1-2 line push. I was wondering with the patents, I don't know if you'd want to do that, but just keep using them as... Maybe they're going to be more aggressive on the 1-2 line maybe this time. Use those patents to outspot the Bat Chat.
Let's see if they swing down the middle. Maybe they'll make a middle push. They kind of all stacked up.
And 2TC is now making their way down the tracks, headed for the flag.
Oh,
Yeah,
some
the
they're
heavies.
set up for
the
a
gig's up. Great got spotted.
Yep.
Skyrim's not... Skyrim being a smart tanker, he actually closed in by almost 30 yards. If you watched his travel, he was really started diagonaling it out. The jig's up. 2TC already knows what's going on. Skyrim gave him the information.
Yeah. And I think AMD just decided just to push towards the cap instead of making that middle push.
That was some brilliant light tank play right there.
Well, maybe they reconsidered. Here they're turning back.
No, they're going middle. Their
Yeah.
AMD's coming right at the gut.
I don't like this play. I will say
It needs to be more of a shock and awe play
yes,
to work.
It does. The downs.
Blitzkrieg effect.
So I've only seen it actually win one time. What happens here, everybody's going to get stacked on C4 corner, and then unfortunately, the chieftains, anything that has the Kronvon, the chieftains, and they're going to bleed them out. They're going to get stuck, and they're going to get bled out. And then you're going to apply cap pressure, which is going to make them push even harder, which would make you bleed them out faster. So unfortunately,
and here they're set up. The Kronvon, the Chieftain, and the E5 are set up with the Patton. LT's getting out of there.
Yep, everybody's getting out. Everybody knows it's time to go, and they already know what the plan should be. The only thing they're missing
The
is...
question is, what do they do with their mediums? And instead of stacking their mediums behind, they need to
Jingles.
flank their mediums.
22 months worth of subscribes, Jingles. You're a madman. Thank you so very much. You know where you're at. That's why he's one of our super subscribers. That man has... I actually have his emotes coming to you, buddy. I made your emblem into some Twitch emotes so you can spam them bitches everywhere. Back to the battle at hand. I like what 2TC's here doing. They're going to get the crossfire set up here. Use the Bat Chat, 100 LT, you know, super mobile. Perfect play. I'm sorry.
Smart.
Yeah.
Really smart. Yeah. Now these guys have to hunker back or turn turrets.
But, you know,
And this is what I'm
AMD's
saying.
still a young
Putting those
team.
mediums on the
Putting
those mediums on the other side of the tracks, they just don't do a whole lot over there for you. You need to keep mediums mobile, giving you vision or flanking, and they're just stuck behind the tracks.
Let's see here. Let's go on some. Let's see what type of shooting gallery. So we're looking at Master Chief here. He's putting shots over into Shinobi. Now we're over at the Kronvon. What do we got going on here? He's not doing too good. I think if we rotated over Poseidon, you rotated over about 10 more meters to your right, you had a little bit better shots. Back to aerial view here. I do like where the Patton, the IS-7, and the 277 have ended up. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Closing the news. The only thing I would say now is start putting the pressure on them. There's no reason for the 100 LT.
They're bleeding him pretty good.
Yeah, don't lose the light tank. He's done his purpose. Go back there, set him on the base. Put that annoying ringing sound in their ears. It makes them panic more.
Yeah.
It's just setting the noose tighter.
That's a nice tracking shot on the IS-7.
But AMD does have
repair kit.
Because Chaos, this was a 2TC's map choice?
Yes, sir.
All right, so AMD's maps are going to be coming up next. So and AMD, man, they made a crucial comeback victory against HN. So, I mean, do not count these guys out one bit.
Got a little bat
It's a
chat
very
fight going
interesting
on.
battle.
Coagulant and Sting to Ruby. See who's going to win this one.
And the surprising part is the TC has the flag. They could easily just jump on the flag and cap out. Nobody's gone down yet.
There we
This
go.
bat chat's going to go down for AMD. Yep.
All right, light tank's got a kill, done some damage, spotted everybody, and call it a day. Put him on
Money
the
well spent. There goes
Yep.
another Patton down as they're pushing over the tracks to go get this other Griffin blade.
Oh,
It's good recognition on the overmatch there.
Oof.
Oh, he went down
Jeez.
quick. Yeah.
Yeah. The Chieftain just Chieftain,
again,
Kronvog,
AD
and E5 was a fantastic trio there.
And again, AMD's pushing when the battle's pretty much already over.
yeah. I mean, the only time,
Nope.
I mean, and that's the risk. You either two-line push it and you do it right off the bat and you're full throttle and you shove them over to the base and you use your bat chats or lights in the distance off of base, say like at G9, to bleed them out as they come across. So there is no in between because the 5-6 line,
You can't.
that north spawn has
Yeah,
too much power in that north spawn to do that.
You got to catch him off guard. I agree.
All right, do some damage here. Unfortunately, it went ugly, but I tell you what, Great did come out here with a 25.96, blocking 14.70.
Nice.
Not bad, man, not bad. One of the Ruby coming out with the 1800. Let's see, here's the winner
Look at that
winner
light
chicken
tank.
dinner. Oh my God.
He put up some damage.
21-11-9. Going out there with the 28.56 and a kill. GG's. Winner chicken dinner. They go
Wow.
Coagulant is back at 38.91.
Yeah.
Also 1,250 assisted. He was running low on ammo, I could tell you that much. 20 shots fired.
Nice.
Alrighty. A hell of a match, though.
Yeah, it's a fun one. But that's one of the great things about Wednesday night fights is watching great teams go at it, but also being able to learn a little bit about how to improve or run strats. And I think you're seeing a good example on both sides.
Correct. I love my AMD guys. It was just not their map. But the map coming up is.
Yeah.
And they can make it easy comeback. All right, here we go. Guess what time it is? Get everybody up in the chat.
Ooh.
34 viewers.
Tank
Here we
time.
go. Tank time.
Tank time.
Here we go. And the clock has started. I set a 15-minute timer. Get your brother, get your sister, get your uncle. I don't care. Get them all in here. It's time to win a premium tank on us. Exclamation point WNF.
Oh, they're coming in.
Look at that.
And this, you can also put up a,
Yeah.
you can enter yourself too.
You get because
Oh, I can enter myself?
yes, you can enter
Well,
yourself
that's
too.
very nice of you.
Everybody that
I
even
was
though
staying
you're,
out.
nope. If you're on Twitch, you are available. Only person that is not able to get a code is me. So
Got it.
it's one of the because it is literally a random. When I give away the tier 8 premiums, it is a random draw across the board. So
Got it.
Ruinberg encounter. Everybody loves the winter variation. Having that base out there in the on that 9-0 line. See here. I can even tell who's all entered right now. Let's see here. I'll even give them holler outs on the live actions.
Sample just put one in. Saw HK in there.
Yep. Chaos, HK Sample, Crest, Kobe, Melkor Lights, Jingles, Rotten Treats, Vapor Scopes, Oddball, Kentrell, RW Wright, BD409, Legit to Quit, Triggered, or known as CJ, Mac, Sending Undies. If I didn't list your name, you have not had an entry yet. So get them up in there, guys. All right. Chaos, you want to do AMD this time? And their dish, you want to do the 2TC, gentlemen?
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. Alright, so on AMD we have Sly Dog in the E4, Mr. Cool in the 430U, Strained Ruby and Coconut in the 25 tons, Shinobi's and I'm Great in IS7s, and Rambler and Jaeger in the Super Comics.
All right. Over on the 2TC side, Coagulant is in the Chinese tank destroyer, the WZ-113G, and Skyrim is in a 430U as well as Mechanical Death. Otto is in an IS-7 going postal, 277, Dr. Venus in the 705A, Emperor in a E5, and Master Chief in his Chieftain once again.
Venus!
Going to be interesting to see how those 430Us stack up against the other mediums.
Yes. Chaos for you. Second question, yes.
Yes. Okay. Thank you.
So a good friend of mine got me a really sweet recording. And I'm going to hold on here. I'm going to totally just... This is going out to a shout out to a longtime WNF member, a huge friend. Love this guy, and a big giant shout out to him. I want to get him back in the World of Tanks. To make the World of Tanks great again.
Oddball getting wrecked!
There we go. If you could hear that oddball getting wrecked, that would be our friend's Leech. I want a big giant shout out going out to HK.
Classic moment.
Classic WNF moment. Big shout out to Leech.
I don't know how many times I've heard that.
Oh my goodness gracious. I hope everybody's having a great evening. I hope tonight's been fun for all of you. I know it has been for us.
Absolutely. It looks like right off the bat, AMD's going to take those mediums into the city, and looks like they're going to set up some heavies down the 6 line and probably put that TD another heavy back on the 9-0 line. Those mediums are going to run into a bunch of heavies by TC.
This is going to be an interesting play here. AMD is really proficient on Ruinberg, and they've got this like weird trap like thing that they do, and like it looks like 2TC is going to buy into it because what they're going to do is try to rotate, but I think they're behind. They're maybe some people got spawned in the wrong places.
Yeah.
It's typically Sly Dog's
Well,
up,
it looks like
up already. So yeah, they're gonna bait him into the city and pile on Cap. And then
exactly. The mediums got out safe, so they're clean, and now all those heavies are stacked up on the EF line
Yep.
or TC,
Both
and
super
that's a
conks.
hard road to slug out of there.
Yeah, they're running a little behind schedule here. They probably wanted to be another grid and a half ahead because you wanted them to commit to come down that center road. So the pair of super conks.
Yeah. Cap pressure's coming. It looks like we're going to get the two IS-7s and the E4 on Cap.
They're waiting to
Probably
hop
the
on
mediums.
simultaneously all at once.
Yep. Super
There they
smart.
come.
Yep. Now the panic starts.
Skyrim's in decent position though. Skyrim is lighting up everybody trying to get in there, but yet again, who wants to charge in with a pair of bat chats and a 430U? You're looking at a sustained fire at least 3, 6, 9, 1,000 damage every 3 seconds. So that's a hell of a way to push in. So
It's like the TC has an opportunity here to get the two heavies out, the two Conquerors down there.
they're gonna have to make
The
it
Conqueror
fast.
and the
They're
yeah,
done.
they're under 30 seconds.
Yep. And they have it heavily defended with the people that have the most time. As this is going to be.
And those Conquerors are lasting too long. Yeah, 15 seconds.
Yep. It's over.
Oh, they just got a small reset.
We got snapped on. Oh, great pulled off. Great pulled up too far. All the time is now on the 430U and the pair of bat chats. 9 seconds.
Yep.
Skyrim firing at the wrong person. Mechanical Death trying to come in. He has to get a shot at
1
it.
second.
Ruby.
And...
Nope.
Oh,
got a
nope.
quick reset.
Great had it. There it is.
Yeah.
And Shinobi's caves came on just in case if they needed to keep it.
Yep.
Wow. Just like you called it, Hells.
All right, guys. Let's do some damage. Run down. Let me fix the scores up top, though, for you guys. All right, here we go. And with those AMDs, the conks, they did their job. I mean, so 650 block, 1200 output by Rove. Jaeger coming out with 1149 blocking 800, but yet again, that chewed up almost a lot of the precious time. I don't believe it's going to work again. 2TC won't do it, so it's going to be interesting to see what they're going to bring out. But I mean, damage-wise, not a whole lot. But that play was not designed to cause a whole bunch of damage. It was more about sleight of hand, straight up.
Yeah,
Favorite
but
copy.
those Conquerors just sit there, and you have to take care of them, but they take up your time.
Hella smart. Strategy, baby, strategy. Love it.
Yeah, I like it. That's what I was just talking about with steps. You know, here again, you're seeing now AMD really show what a perfected strat looks like. And they trapped him really well, and they sprung it.
Alrighty, guys. 5 minutes left to get those in. 5 minutes left. There is 22 entries. There's 34 of you guys watching. So if you're don't hear me, not hearing me, do it now. Exclamation point, WNF. Yeah, no, it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what AMD runs on the other side.
Right? Because, yeah, 2TC went, it's one of those, you fool me once, all right, okay, we're cool. You fool me, they're not going to let you try to fool them twice.
I see I see TC going straight at the cap this time and just getting into a muscle match with him.
Let's see here. AMD better bring the pain. They're going mobile again. E4. Same lineup. Oh God, guys, please don't tell me you're trying to do the same play twice.
I hope not.
That's some DPM coming out of 2TC. Chieftain's actually up there in that cap area. You're pretty strong. I mean, there's a lot of divots where he can hide behind.
Yeah, a lot of rubble.
High DPM.
Ooh, the Badger.
Interesting pick. Up next. Up next after this one, guys, Superstar Blockbusters, the new boys on the block, Steel Dragon, they grew a set, and they grew a big set, because they're taking on NFTG tonight, guys. It takes quite a bit of cojones to call out NFTG, and NFTG went, aight, we're down. So, I've been keeping track. This one's been he's going to be a barred burner. On that one, we actually have multiple giveaways going on. We're going to be doing, of course, the Vindicator, the MVP of that match, the winner, whoever wins the match, if it's NFTG, their MVP will get a Tier 6 Wojtek on us. The Steel Dragons, same thing, go to them. If they win the battle series, their MVP will take home the Wojtek premium tank and the title of being fourth Wednesday Night Fights MVP of the night. So I mean, stay tuned on that one. If you are watching and you're trying to figure out what the hell this actually is, this is the world of... I've actually got that question a few times.
What the hell is this?
What the hell is this? I'll let you guys run down tanks really fast. Go ahead, Chaos. Did you do... Here, I'll do 2TC this time. Why not? 2TC coming out with a Badger with Poseidon, Skyrim, Mechanical Death, Coagulant, all in 430Us. Dated Spore and Auto 1TC, the leader, coming out in the pair of IS7s, Master Chief and Staw Hat, both in Chieftains.
On the AMD side, we have Sly Dog in the E4 again, Mr. Cool in the Out 430U, Ruby and Coconut in the Batch at 25 tons, Shinobis and I'm Great, IS7s, and Rambler and Jaeger coming back out in the Super Conks.
All right, here we go. Can AMD pull it out, and will they take this to Game 5? They did it to HN last week. I mean, AMD, they're sneaky little guys, but 2TC, they're powerhouses. They run old school tactics, old school tanks. Just, I like it. No, not well. Okay, except for the Badger, I'm kind of on the Badger here.
I want to see what happens with that Badger.
What up? We got a whole bunch of people out there, man. Just everybody coming out. Bring back Fusion's hashtag. Bring back Leech. Vapor Scopes is out. War Turbo's out. I saw some of my NFTG guys out there. War Turbo. Les Grossman, how you doing? God, a lot of people out. Good seeing everybody out tonight.
It's good. Got some good action and some good giveaways tonight. Well, AMD is definitely not going into the city this time.
Most definitely not. But they are putting... UTC is like, we ain't even messing around.
As
we ain't even, yeah. 2TC is like
going right at the cap.
Yeah. 430Us are going to get up there. They're going to try to fling out some early alpha damage, maybe even try to take out a bat chat. You do get light up coconut, Jaegerwall. Comes the power rotation from 2TC instead of going straight, now rotating partially right. They're still going to engage the Conquerors. That's interesting. That is still an interesting play. I would be still just full throttle.
Yeah, a lot of times you could just leave them down there, especially if you push up high on that 0 line. They're not very effective down there.
Right. Just get your boys into the cap, because that's where AMD's going.
Yeah, and see, AMD has swung a good number of tanks on that 0 line now, so this would be a very interesting match.
Ooh, a little hit from Coagulant going over there to a super comp. But here comes the push, Sly Dog Shinobis. Now they don't need to march in here one at a time, because it'd be marching death, because they just got to be. Sly Dog going to line up for that shot. Oh, and he gets it on.
Nice shot.
Nice.
Ooh, the Badger returns it, yeah.
Bat Chat and the 430U need to get in the fight. The ones that are chilling in a
Yeah,
J6.
I'm trying to figure out why they're back. Yeah, J6. I was just thinking, what are they doing back there?
They're going to do a round city push. Downside is their team is going to get, they have to be fast. I mean, they're going to have to be really fast.
I think they might have to stop at that EF line and shoot up that way.
They're going to have to. Coconut getting a double tap there. He does get Amorex. You know, there is a repair kit down. 2TC's just got to kind of start closing the gap. I mean, there we go. They got the cap pressure going, so they got the people lined up behind them, like the Badger. So he's keeping Sly Dog at bay. That E4 is pacified. The Coconut's going to come in. There ain't much he's going to be able to do. Shinobi's too far back. Grade's going to push, but
So
Grade's going to get focused. Go for it, sir.
Yep. Yeah. I was just saying, down, looking at the action down below, the 2 Chieftain guns now are turning and looking into the city. So that's guns out of the game right now. It's all up here about the cap.
But now the mediums, the 430U and the Bat Chat, are engaged. They are getting some damn good shots down range.
Yeah, the Badger's a 1. Badger's out. Shinobi's just a Badger.
AMD.
That was a good tank to get out.
AMD 66%, 52% to 2TC. But Grade's right now getting double tapped. Oh, Shinobi's misses a critical shot. Grade needs help. He's getting 3v1'd.
Yep.
And Shinobi's is too
good
far
track
back.
from Shinobi's.
Yet again, he's too far back.
Yep, down goes Grade.
Yep. That was a good push by TC right there to get him out.
Yeah. Next up, you're going to want to go ahead and push Auto TC and go ahead and get this Sly Dog out and use Coagulant to try to keep Shinobi from... There you go. Dude.
That looks like exactly what they're doing.
Spores just got taken up by Shinobi's.
Here comes those mediums pushing up the EF line finally. And looks like Otto and Sly Dog are locked into a face hug match. Ooh.
Yeah, E4 was going skywards. Auto TC.
Yeah, I saw
Coagulant's coming
that.
in on Sly Dog. Sly Dog just got ammo wreck for Coagulant. But Shinobi's is now pushed up to try to take out Auto 1TC out.
All right. Holy moly. Action all over the map. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to...
Yeah.
Ram.
Fantastic battle.
Wow, that was actually a mechanical death. Yep, he's going to come in. If Shinobi's can rotate it. Ooh, engine. Not good. And an ammo rack. I hope he didn't.
Shinobi's just got ammo rack.
Oh,
Yep. Did he use it to fix his engine, or he's down?
yeah.
He's
The
dead.
mediums and conquerors have to push on these low tanks down here if they want to get this back.
They should have never dropped those mediums back into the city. They should have rotated, came back up the 0 line, and used them to back up great, and then they could have. But hey,
Yeah.
this was an amazing match, man. 18 to 14.
Yeah, all the way around. Not over yet.
Not over yet.
Have to go. Ruby's coming up backside of the city. He's still loading in, but he's also a one-shot for those the Chieftain or the 430U. So he's got to pick where he pokes out at.
It's a one shot right there. Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
The big kicker here, though, is mechanical death. That is a lot.
Yeah.
Unless you can ammo rack him, this is going to be a huge issue. Especially with your
He can
bat
take
chat being
hits
away.
and
Yeah.
dish.
Yeah.
There's a nice shot.
All right, so there's,
Yeah, that's right
there's
there.
Mr. Cool, 29 hit points.
Cool can hit this, but Jaeger Wall has to hit his. But even still, at this point in time, Bat Chat might possibly be able to do a. Mr. Cool should go down right here. Unless there's a bounce. Nope. All right.
Yep.
Jaeger Wall should take down Coagulant right here. Oh, no.
Is that bat chat loaded? Yeah, bat chat's loaded. Okay.
Bat chat's loaded.
He needs to go. Nice.
Oh.
2-1. 14 seconds on the counter.
Well, 10 seconds left in the game. It's got to. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, good clutch shot. Wow.
4 seconds
way to
left.
end
Nice
it.
clutch
Wins
shot,
it.
Coagulant.
Fantastic battle. Coagulant. Look at that. He put up a game.
Oh my God.
So did Sly Dog
Coming
and
down.
Mr. Cool.
Mr. Cool on AMD
Jeez.
throwing up 5K damage and also blocking 2560 at the same time. Damn, dude. 15, 13, 13. Damn. Wow. Putting in some work.
Yeah.
And then Coagulant in his 4,300 damage, blocking 2740. 21, 16, 12. Master Chief up there, look at that, 42, 68. 21, 19, 16. Damn, guys. That was a fight.
Yeah, definitely worth the price of admission tonight.
Yes. UTC taking this round 3-1, but oh my God, dude, that was so good. I want to do it again. that was so
Yeah.
tight.
We'll watch that all night.
It's been a while since we've had a battle go down to the last seconds and the last hit points of either team.
Last shot, yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Crazy. Guess what time it is, Cass? What day is it?
Ooh.
Giveaway time.
Excuse me.
Giveaway time. We get up some. Getting everything up. All right. Grossman from NFTG wins it.
Oh, congratulations. That's awesome.
Let's just say something there in the chat. We'll get you hooked up. He gets the Tier 8 Vindicator. Congratulations going out to him. Let's wait for him to say something in the stream.